Hello and welcome to the web. I'm Nick Webb, your host. If you are new here, I just want to welcome you and make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are a returning viewer, I just want to say hello again, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a fun get ready with me while we test out some products, new products, and talk all things Christmas traditions because I am a tradition queen. I share a little bit about this makeup look, which I feel like killed it today. So glad I was recording. Enjoy the video.
Hey, it's me.
Hello, cutie patootie. How have you been? Me, I've been good. My headband got soaking wet when I was washing my face, so we're not wearing the headband. We're doing clips. Also, new nails unlocked. New nails unlocked. They are the Kiss Impress nails, but I add glue to it. I made a whole little tutorial on my TikTok. I might post it to my shorts. We'll see. So today, obviously, I have to get ready and I want to hang out with you while I do. But I also want to test out a couple products because who is that? Who is that? Wet n Wild sent me some goodies. I could cry. I did cry. So I'm going to be using some of these and testing them out. See my thoughts on them. Literally keeping the box forever. Do I like you right there? I like you right there. Better, better. I figured while getting ready, we'll talk. Oh, I apologize. I figured while getting ready, we could talk about like Christmas traditions because Christmas is next week. Have I done all of my Christmas shopping? No. I'm gonna be trying the Impossible Primer Base. It's supposed to do everything. It's supposed to mattify, hydrate, blurs pores, and preps skin for lasting makeup, and it's impossibly silicone free. So let's try this. We'll do like a wear test and everything. So at the end of the day, I'll also talk about the products. I broke out a little bit and leave it to me. I can't not touch it. So, okay, yeah. I'm seeing the pore blurring effects. It has a nice smell to it. It's not like an overwhelming scent. My skin is very sensitive, so we'll see. I am going to still layer it with my e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, just because I love the stickiness. And I saw, who did I see? I think Nikki Tutorials. She doubles her primer. So definitely going to try that and see what I think of it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere that pimple, she hurts. Ugh. I am finally starting to feel in the Christmas spirit. I mean, I decorated my house super early. I'm feeling it. It's not cold here. I think that really helps me feel all like festive and stuff. It's like starting. I know Christmas is a week away. Maybe because like my husband's about to be on his winter break, and I know like in school, it really felt like Christmas when you were getting out of school. So maybe just that, maybe because he's on a school schedule still, I'm like, yeah, it's almost Christmas. I feel it now. I watched one Christmas movie. It made me weep uncontrollably. I literally put it on because I was like, I'm gonna watch a cheesy Christmas movie and this has Amelia Clark in it. Oh, love her, let me watch it. And I don't want to spoil any of it for you because I do want you guys to go watch it because it was actually a great Christmas movie. But it has to do with like a heart transplant. And my best friend, I don't know if I've talked about it like on my YouTube a lot. My best friend Cass, this past year, literally 7 months ago, she had a heart attack that then required her to have a heart transplant. So you can imagine how I feel about that. Wrecked me. Literally wrecked me. Great Christmas movie though. And then, oh my gosh, I feel like I've just been so emotional because I saw Macaulay Culkin. See, anemone? Anyways, Macaulay Culkin from Home Alone got his star on the Walk of Fame. Why? That made me, and then he has Brenda Song as his fiance and mother to his 2 children, and they're just happy together. And so I need to start watching some Christmas movies, all that to say. I think that will really help me get in the Christmas spirit. And Christmas movies were such a tradition in my home growing up. So we were obviously a Home Alone family, but we were also the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies family. All three, the trilogy, all of them. All three Home Alones. The fourth one was trash. Sorry to the kid who was in it. Every time I have a zit. If I just leave it alone, it'll look fine, it'll look okay. And then I have to just claw at my face and then it looks horrible and then I try to cover it up and then whatever. Another Christmas movie that we would watch is the It's a Wonderful Life. It's like an old movie, classic, black and white. And my mom had the village, like the little village of it, I think. Maybe she didn't and she just told us it was from the movie. My family, we used to be like traditions. And I think just like as time and you get older, some traditions are harder to keep up with, which breaks my heart. Every Christmas Eve, what we would do, we never really spent it with extended family just because all of my extended family lives so spread out. Like I have some in Alaska, I have some in Kansas City, I have some, like, everybody's everywhere. So it really was just us, and so I think that's also why we like really held on to traditions. So Christmas Eve was actually so fun because we would, whatever, do what we need to do during the day, and then nighttime would come. We might like bake cookies or something. We'd probably spend the day like watching Christmas movies, and then we'd all, like me and my siblings, we would get the living room set up because we always, to this day actually, we sleep in the living room the Christmas Eve night to wake up in the living room on Christmas morning. So we'd get like our little fort set up or the mattress set up or whatever. And then we'd all get one present to open up. And we did that because my dad's family growing up would celebrate Christmas Eve and my mom's would always do Christmas morning. So the compromise was kind of like, let's do one present the night before and still make Christmas Eve like this big thing. And then we'd also do Christmas morning, which as a kid, I loved it because it felt like Christmas was never ending. You know what I mean? Then we would open one present and it usually was Christmas pajamas. When we were a kid, like we were allowed to like pick which ones and it was kind of like a surprise. But I think like right around the time I was in high school, my mom started doing matching Christmas pajamas. Here's how it evolved. First, it was like as kids, we could open whichever present as long as it wasn't our big present and my mom like knew which one that would be. So sometimes it was like kind of fun because like maybe I'd open like a video game and then I could play a video game before bed. Or sometimes it was just kind of like nothing I could use that day. So then it turned into we would get pajamas and my mom knew which present. So she'd be like, okay, pick one out. But she'd have them strategically placed. And it would be just Christmas pajamas for us to wear. And then when I was about in high school, it evolved into matching Christmas pajamas. And so then we've always had matching Christmas pajamas. So it's one of those, we know what the present's gonna be on Christmas Eve, but we just don't know what the pajamas are gonna look like. And then we'd get in our little pajamas, we'd get all set up in the living room, probably get hot chocolate or something. We definitely left out cookies, carrots for the reindeer, milk for Santa. Actually, it was eggnog because my dad loved eggnog. So cookies and eggnog for Santa. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if it's the Wet n Wild primer, but I'm loving how things are laying on my skin. And then we'd wake up Christmas morning and do our whole shebang. Now in our household, I don't know how it is in yours, Santa in our house would fill the stockings. Santa never got us our presents. Our parents got our presents. Santa filled our stockings. So we would go to sleep with the stockings hung up and we'd be asleep in the living room, literally like with the stockings right there, and we'd wake up. It felt so magical because we'd wake up and the stockings were full. And it's like, we were there, like we were there in the living room. How do I keep missing Santa? You know what I mean? We had to wait till all the siblings woke up. Then we would open our stockings all together. Then we could go wake up mom and dad and then do our Christmas Eve stuff. Now the odds of a child watching this video right now are very slim to none, but I'm not gonna talk about my experience with Santa and when I saw Santa for the first time, because I don't want to ruin anything for anybody, because Santa is real. Santa is real. And Santa still, to this day, will, as an adult, and this is how I know Santa's real, will still fill our stockings. We'd wake my parents up and we had to wait for my dad and mom to have their morning coffee, and we all sat around the Christmas tree and we would begin our morning. We're definitely a present one at a time family, and I know that might be some controversial to some people. I love it because it just makes the day last longer. Like, I don't want us to spend 5 minutes all ripping apart our presents. Also, I love attention being on me, so I love sitting there and everybody watching me. And then the day's over, like we all open the, okay, it took 5 minutes to do that. No, I love us to spend time. After presents, we were allowed to start playing with everything, kind of clean up a little bit, and then my dad would make Christmas breakfast, and the best. He'd make the best Christmas breakfast. And then the afternoon was ours, and then we'd have Christmas dinner and go on our way. We were not movie theater people. My mom tried doing that one year. Made me so mad because then the next year I ended up working in a movie theater and I had to work Christmas Day. So that's my karma. And Christmas Day is the busiest day of the year for theaters. We're just kids. We're just teenagers that work there. Oh, hello. So I have the Wet n Wild translucent, the Wet n Wild translucent, I have the Wet n Wild translucent. I have the Wet n Wild translucent photo focus setting powder, but it's a loose setting powder, and I have learned that for concealer, it's better to do a pressed powder. So I'm gonna do pressed powder under my eyes and then the loose powder just everywhere else I wanna bake. I know this huge difference between the pressed and the loose powder under my eyes, and it's a huge game changer. So pressed powder under the eyes, and then we will do loose powder everywhere else, and then I'll do a full set with the loose powder. So we're doing the Wet n Wild. Now I mainly use Laura Mercier, whatever, setting powder. Oh, I kind of like that. I do, I've been getting oily here, so we're gonna set that and let that cook. I'm gonna be honest, talking about Christmas with you guys is getting me so excited. So excited for Christmas. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. And then we're gonna take everything's falling apart. Everything's falling apart. We're gonna take our fluffy brush and brush everything away, and then still use some of the Wet n Wild to just set everything. A little definitely goes a long way. But also, I'm feeling like this is a really good budget-friendly powder. I'm not mad at it at all. Okay, Wet n Wild, do your thing, do your thing. We will see how that wears today. Not mad at it at all. Bronzer up. Pretend that I'm getting sun in the winter. So that's kind of like my Christmas tradition. It's definitely changed since, one, being an adult, two, 3 out of 4 of my siblings, we are married. So it's definitely different. Also, my sister just lives literally in another country, so we don't get to see her for the holidays. So that's how that's different just in general. I never have my whole family. But it kind of works out a little bit because since my family celebrates late at night Christmas Eve and then Christmas Day, my husband's whole family, both sides, celebrate Christmas Eve at his aunt's house. That starts at like 3-ish. We go for like lunch and hang out for a bit. Then we head over to his Nana and Papa's house for the other side of the family to then open all of our presents there. And I mean, once upon a time, they would like wait until midnight to open all the presents, but we're all old, so it's around like 8 or 9 o'clock. Then hypothetically, we would be going to my parents' house to spend the night or end the night because we have dogs and we live down the street from my parents. And we would do like a little bit of a Christmas Eve there and then wake up, have Christmas morning there. But how it's doing this year, we're actually celebrating Christmas a couple days early, going to my brother and sister-in-law's house down south, doing our Christmas Eve, Christmas morning there. Then we're coming back the day of Christmas Eve, spend it all with his family, and then him and I are just going to have like just Christmas morning to ourselves, which is nice because then we can kind of relax and decompress from all the crazy family time. We don't have like Christmas Day plans yet. We might end up spending it with one of his moms or something like that. I want to use this Wet n Wild highlighter. I think it's so pretty. All right, this is the highlighter. Very champagne shimmery compared to the Winky Lux highlighter I've been using. Very similar. This is a little more pinky than what has been my go-to as of late. Compare. Very, very similar. Just a little bit more pink, which will be fun. Ooh, that is gorgeous. Definitely pink. Oh, but I kind of like how the pink brightens my face a little. Oh, it looks good on the camera. I love that, actually. I think that blends so pretty. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. Ah! Okay, I did a really pretty eyeliner look the other day and I want to do it again. I'm gonna maybe use a couple colors from this palette. That was scary. That was scary, and it didn't turn out as good as it did last time, but I think it'll look good like as a completed look. I want to know what your Christmas traditions are, what your favorite what are your favorite Christmas traditions? Let me know. And do you still do them? Because I just feel like it's the inevitable where the Christmas traditions happen while you're as a kid, and then somebody and everybody grows up, and then it just like slowly more and more just doesn't happen. Okay, I'm going to definitely be doing this in my inner corner. These are all very, oh, that's really pretty though. I am gonna do you too. I have ideas, I have ideas. Oh yeah, okay. Bronzy, oh, that's gorgeous actually. The shimmer, nice in the inner corner. I'm liking it. I don't know if I like it. I'm not mad at this. I'm gonna put on lashes and we'll be right back. Okay, I had some work I had to finish doing and then I made pasta and ate it, so now we're ready to complete our look. I also realized I don't know if I like the outfit I have on, so I might change. All I'm doing tonight is another Christmas tradition, or Christmas time tradition, is one of my best friends, Haley, that I grew up with, best friend of so many years. Her family always has a tamale day where we make tamales, and today is the day. That's kind of what I've been getting ready for, and I had like other stuff to do, and I just wanted to feel good. And I wanted to talk to you guys. So, win, 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 win. I'm going to be doing the Wet n Wild Cloud Pout Marshmallow Lip Mousse. I'm interested in this in the shade Love You S'more. Oh wait, hold on. I need my lip liner. I am obsessed with this color. Oh my goodness. It's all gonna come off when I eat tamales anyways, but I think this is gorgeous. Oh, I feel so cute. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I got ready and talked about my Christmas traditions. I'd love to hear your Christmas traditions. Make sure that you like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.